Welcome everybody to the first episode of the H-Town Pulse. You're here with your guy A-Rod and my guy Tito.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Yes, sir. The very first episode of the H-Town Pulse. Super excited. We're missing one of our guys today, but he'll be on. But now, you're at a channel now, full Houston. That's what we're looking to cover, and we're super excited to start this journey.
Yeah, our third guy's doing some scouting right now at the Houston Texans,
Yeah,
Texas Children's Open.
yeah.
But
Shout
yeah,
out, shout out,
I'm
Freddie.
I'm excited, man. We've been talking about this for a while. I mean, we're always talking about Houston sports and our team, so why not do something with it, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm excited, man. It's a start of a long journey, hopefully, and looking forward to it.
Yeah, same, bro. That was the thing. Like I told you from day one, I was like, dude, I talk about Houston sports all the time. How about we just get something going? I felt like you guys would be the perfect like trio, even though it's a duo right now. But the trio's gonna be something special.
Yeah, no, it
So
definitely is. Definitely is. We
it,
all have our different knowledge of ball, so I'm excited,
exactly.
man.
But yeah, well, let's get
Yeah,
straight into it because Houston had a weekend, man. I mean, if you got the Stros, their first series dub over the Mets, the Cougs make it to the Final Four, the Rockets are high, and then just Texans offseason buzz. So, I mean, we could start with what the Stros first.
let's go with Coogs because I mean
Yeah,
that's the most recent Astros were off today.
yeah. All
Um,
right.
right off the bat, bro, they started off hot, and they never looked back. And I think, bro, we play like that. I don't think anybody's gonna beat us. I know Florida has a little bit of everything on their team, but
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just we looked great,
agree.
really
I
did.
will say too. I mean, I know Auburn has that chip on their shoulder. They beat us early in the beginning of the season. It was like a little tournament play, so people were still trying to get their feet under. But I mean, like you said with this Tennessee game, bro, I mean, they had him shooting 28% from the field. They went 15 of 52. Houston went 28 of 66, shooting 42%. And I mean, you just saw from the get go, the defense was suffocating them. Like
Yeah,
they scored 15 points in the first half.
yeah. No, it was. I saw that there was a point where I think the score was like, I think Houston was in the 20s. I was in the middle of a shift, so I wasn't really watching. But there was a point where I looked at the TV and Tennessee had 6 points. We were like in the 20s already,
Yeah, bro.
and I was just like, where did this come from? Because last game against Purdue, I don't know if Purdue just came out with a great game plan or what, but
Yeah.
two completely different teams. And
Yeah.
I mean, tonight is what I expected us to look throughout the March Madness tournament. Uh,
Agree.
yeah, Purdue, hats off to them, man. They played great basketball that night.
Yeah. I will say too that the big thing with that one, LJ Cryer, he struggled that game when we played
Yeah,
Purdue. He only had 5 points. So luckily, today he put up 17, had 7 rebounds from the stat sheet, looking good. Emmanuel Sharp really pulled through in that second half. Uh,
yeah,
he went berserk, and it was just great ball.
yeah.
I was kind of getting nervous because Jawan was getting in foul trouble, and I was like, man, like how's that gonna look? And then they just kept double teaming us, and Sharp was making big plays down the stretch. So it was
yeah,
it was just awesome to see, bro. Like just I feel like this team deserves it. Just how humble they are, just how they hold themselves. Like it just you love to see a Houston team just be in this position.
yeah. No, definitely. And another guy I saw he had a good game was Francis.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think that's how
yeah,
you say
yeah,
his last name. Number 5.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. He
Yeah,
came in 4 points, 8 rebounds. Like just
yeah. I
that
was
type of
about to
energy.
say it's probably not on the stat sheet, but bro, he was tipping a lot of offensive our missed shots on the offensive glass. He was tipping a lot of them, and it was landing in our guys' hands. So he was definitely hustling out there today. I liked it a lot. He played good.
Agree. And I feel like that's the biggest advantage we have. Like not only just with our like just our defense, just how disciplined we are, but like the offensive rebounding has really helped us throughout this whole tournament because that's where we've been dominating teams, just second chance points and
Yeah,
just offensive rebounds. So I mean, I feel like this team is very. I mean, Now we got Duke in San Antonio, so that stadium has to be fully red, bro. Like that's the primetime game. Duke is the favorite already from Vegas, which is kind of crazy to me because the Cougs, this is their 16 straight dub. Like
Yeah,
they only lost one game in the Big 12, and the Big 12 ain't no pushover.
yeah. Well, I mean, I just saw Duke's the favorite against us.
Yeah, I
Um.
think 5.5.
Hmm. Yeah, and I mean, how is Duke nowadays, Les? I know back in the day, everybody pretty much hated them.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean
besides their fans.
it's kind of the same, just new era. They don't have Coach K and all that, but I mean they're good. I mean, there's a reason why they're number one in the nation. I'm not gonna try to take that away from them. But I just think this Cougs team is focused and just ready to show like, H Town's about to run San Antonio.
That's four number one seeds in the final four. I like that, bro. What do you think about
Me
that?
too. Best of the
Yeah,
best. Let's
yeah,
see who wins it. That's really how it goes to. So I'm excited about that for sure.
yeah. It's no excuses, bro. No flukes. It's the top four best teams in the nation.
Yep.
See who comes out on top.
I'm just
Straight
glad
up.
we have somewhat of a home court advantage now because we are up in Indianapolis. I mean, you see
Against
what
that,
Houston does. You see what
yeah,
Houston does every time we go in that stadium. We get the job done. So
yeah,
it don't even matter. So
yeah. That's
I was
true.
happy to see that. But now we're in San Antonio, so we kind of have like a home field advantage, home court advantage. So I'm
Yeah.
should be good.
Shit, I can. I'm gonna try to. I'm definitely gonna try to make it out there. I mean, even if I don't make it to an actual game, to the
Just like
parking
the
lot or
environment,
something.
yeah,
Yeah, because I know
because
they're
they have
gonna
that
have
whole thing
like
in San
a.
Antonio.
Mhm. Yeah, so hopefully gonna try to get to that for sure. And
Yeah,
I was gonna say that Purdue game also that you mentioned. It was in Indianapolis.
yep, like 60
It
miles from
sounded.
them.
Yeah, it sounded like a home game for them. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
So
Yeah.
I'm just happy for the Cougs, man. I mean, Coach Sampson, he just deserves that. Like like I don't know if you saw his post game interview of just like he's like, I know it doesn't show, but I'm really like happy. Like these boys deserve it. Like just talking about the preseason, warm ups and stuff like just what they've gone through to get in this position. And you could tell like he just seemed like a proud dad, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna describe him like that. He seems like that proud dad.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
and
and
I mean, it shows just how disciplined his team is.
yeah, and it looks like that group of guys they love each other, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
and did you see that after the game they were putting all those towels and caps
yeah,
on Sharp?
yeah. They're like
That
aura,
was
aura,
yeah,
because they
that was
did that
funny.
to Usain last previous game with
The last
Purdue
game,
because he was. I mean, he came up clutch.
Milos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can Usain.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
was
love that
cold,
guy, man.
bro.
So, but yeah, that kind of. I mean, you got anything else on that Cougs take, or was that kind of it? Just show up to San Antonio, support the Cougs, make it loud, make it red, and let's
Look,
get the job done. Go to the
yeah.
Natty.
All I'm gonna say is that we're the closest team to like in proximity. We're the Texas team, bro. We gotta
Yeah,
represent.
everyone's got to support now. Like
Yeah, we gotta represent. We gotta win. We gotta win.
we got to.
Yeah,
So
we
yeah,
have
I'm
to.
excited about that. Well, what's the next topic you want to talk about? It's just it's awesome just how much like sports happened in Houston this weekend.
And yeah, definitely. And we got the series against San Francisco Giants. We're about to see Verlander in
Yes,
Houston.
yes, that should get
Yeah,
some
so
feels out. That should get
I'm
some feels
excited.
out.
I'm actually going to the first two games, so I'm so hyped about
Hope you
that,
score
bro.
that bobblehead, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
And the cool thing, you get to see the debut of the new jerseys
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I
on
was gonna
Monday.
mention that. Yeah, first time ever they're gonna wear it. So that's another thing to look forward to. Hey,
Yeah,
it is a packed weekend for Houston sports. That's
yeah.
exciting, man.
And luckily, it's on the good end. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's no bad stuff at the moment, which is always a blessing.
All right. So right off the rip, but let's talk. Astros, bro. I mean, the uniforms. What do you think about the uniforms?
I love them.
Yeah,
I love them.
I
I
think
mean,
it's
I was at the game Saturday. Got to see them get this series dub over the Mets, and as soon dude, those jerseys were everywhere, like everywhere. And I was looking at the price tag. I was like, oh man, I gotta wait till that next paycheck, man. But they were, dude. I love them. I just love
yeah,
the Stros. I love the. I mean, you see the hat in the background. We got
yeah,
that thing. So I was, yeah, it was awesome, bro.
yeah. I love the new uniforms. Um, it's I just read online that it's like the first time that the organization has actually adopted like the Stros, quote unquote.
Mhm.
That's a fan given nickname to the Astros.
Yeah,
So yeah, so that's pretty cool, bro. I mean, it makes me feel like the
like I'm
organization's
part of it.
yeah, it's listening to its
Yeah,
fans. So that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah, so I
There's
think
always Stros
that's
over hose.
yeah,
That's all I could think of when I see that. I'm just like, someone's gonna make a custom jersey like with the name in the back saying over
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
No, but when they released, I was looking at all the memes. They were so funny, man. It was like somebody put I don't know why fans are so disappointed if they let you choose the jersey designs that have all types of crazy shit on it.
yeah, not exactly.
Yeah, yeah, but no,
But
I think it's so cool that they have like there's a on the trim of the pants, the line, the color design it resembles like the lunar landing,
yeah,
and then the patch on the side, it's like the original train, the what is it,
yeah,
Union Station logo. That's what they put on there. It's like a
yeah.
mission patch, yeah, and then the sock color, bro. I think that's such a cool touch. It resembles the afterburners of a rocket ship.
They did, yeah, they did their
Yeah,
thing, bro. So
yeah,
Houston got spoiled for sure. I do like too that they're white because don't get me wrong, I like the Space City uniforms, but I don't know, something about them being dark just feels like for a home game, it didn't feel right. You know what I mean? So like now that the jerseys are like white, I'm like, okay, this is home attire. Like this feels more homish, if that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah. No, I
But
like them for real. Yeah,
yeah, do you like them more than the Space City ones?
yeah, I
Or you
do.
still gotta go? Okay,
I do.
okay. That's
Yeah,
definitely been the argument. I
I'm
think I
still gonna
agree with you.
snag a Space City one, but
Oh yeah, especially the discounts they got going on there.
yeah,
I said, man, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
I'll get that. So
No, but I'm definitely excited, bro. I'm gonna go. Well, if they have them, I'm pretty sure they will, but I'm gonna go get one tomorrow. I
sweet.
hope so.
Yeah.
Today's
Uh,
Sunday. We're recording this on Sunday, so Monday.
yes. First, I mean, first thing Monday you'll see this. But let's talk baseball now. How you feeling about the Stros? First series dub over the Mets.
Look,
Uh,
bro,
pitching looked great.
bro. So everybody, like the fact that everybody was already counting us out. Our own fans, they were pretty
Yeah.
much saying like the window's done. Um, they're washed. Like Bregman's gone, Kyle Tucker's gone, Presley's gone, Verlander's gone.
Yeah.
From one year to the next, and everybody's counting us out. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I didn't count us out, but I was like, I had questions. I was like, how are we gonna look next year? It's
Hmm.
pretty much a new infield, a whole new infield. Li- yeah, Bregman's gone. Pena's the only one back, and then our
Yeah.
outfield completely different. I think
Got Altuve
Myers.
out there, man.
Yeah, so it's like it's a whole new team, but like the more I thought about it, it was like, I mean, I think we're still good. We have our pitching rotation. It's arguably one of the best we've had since like 2019, in my opinion. It's just my opinion before I get hate for this, but I love our bullpen. I love our starters. I think we have a surplus of starters at this point, somewhere on the IL. But bro, look at this rotation. We have Framber day one,
Yep.
and then we have Hunter Brown, who
Yep.
is arguably 1A and 1B with Framber Valdez, in my opinion.
Agree. Agree.
We got Ronel Blanco, Spencer Arrighetti, and
Spaghetti
then
time.
Yeah, and then we got Hayden Wisniewski that we just got with from the Kyle Tucker trade.
Oh, from the Cubs.
Um, yeah. I saw that he was considered like he was labeled a throw-in of the trade, so pretty much like the Cubs were kind of like, here, take this guy.
Yeah.
And I was looking at his numbers; they're not too bad. Last year he had a 3.86 ERA in 28 games.
Okay.
He started in 7 games, pitched 67 innings. He allowed 56 hits, 37 runs, 29 earned, and 12 home runs. I mean, 67 strikeouts. It looks like he's throwing at least one strikeout per inning, bro.
Yeah. Well,
Looks like
definitely
he's
potential right there.
yeah, and I mean, I don't know how our hitting coaches, I mean, our pitching coaches. I'm sorry. I think they should get him right. I mean,
Yeah.
they got a lot of our pitchers right. I mean, remember Jake Bloss came from like
Yeah.
single A ball last year.
Yeah.
And
Him.
he
Yeah.
had a great outing until he messed up his shoulder.
Yeah. I was at that game. They played the
Yeah,
Orioles.
yeah, and then I mean, I always see tweets about how like, bro, the Astros, where do they get these like Dominican pitchers for like Framber Valdez? He came out of nowhere. Ronel Blanco came out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Brian Abreu came out of nowhere. Like I see tweets like that all the time. So I don't think it's these guys are coming out of nowhere. I think
We just know
one.
we're doing. We got that
Yeah,
eye.
I
Not
think
even being
they know what they're
biased.
doing.
Yeah.
I think we're developing them right. So I'm not worried about it. I really am not. And then we got Lance McCullers Jr. coming back.
Yeah. He played today for
Yeah,
Sugarland. So
you
that
saw
was
his first strikeout was on a 95
yeah.
mile per hour fastball.
I said, okay, there we go. Back to the HEB commercials. Let's get it.
And then we got Luis Garcia, Christian Javier, and JP France on the IL.
Like, yeah, we're gonna be good, man.
That's
We're gonna
eight
be good.
start. That's eight starting pitchers that can all give you 6+ innings, I should say, or 5+. It's considered a full complete game or whatever.
Yeah. But hey, like we've been saying, the Houston Astros, we don't rebuild, we reload.
Yeah,
We reload, man, and that's what it looks
that's
like it's
right.
doing. I'm excited, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
excited just
I'm
baseball's
definitely
back.
excited.
Yeah, just excited baseball's back too.
There's nothing like some baseball, beers, and baseball, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The triple B's, the real triple B.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
But
backpacking off that, our bullpen, Josh Hader, he scares me, man. But
always
I'm never gonna give up on him because we did pay him a
a
pretty
lot.
good amount of money.
What,
So
96?
yeah,
Right, 96 million?
95, 5 years, 95 mil, something
Damn.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's think of it, it's crazy to see that versus when he was pitching against Juan Soto. It's like 95 million versus 600 whatever. Was it
it's
75?
actually 725.
That's it's
Yeah.
insane. It's
Seventy
insane.
725 million for 15 years with a $75 million bonus for putting pen to paper.
Yeah, man. I mean, but he shows he's worth that. He's a
How old is
stud.
he? 25?
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, bro. I
I was
mean,
like, damn, he really won his first World Series at 20.
against Houston.
Yeah, damn
Yeah.
Nationals. So yeah, let's stay
Yeah.
on some positive subjects because I mean, we're like I said, Houston is just is hot right now. So we can keep going with that. Do you have any more say in the Astros take, or do you want to move on to our next sport?
Nah, I mean, I do want to talk about Cam Smith, bro.
Yes,
I have to mention that guy.
I feel like all
I
of
mean,
America's rooting for him.
you have to be rooting for the guy. He's
That's what I'm
22 years
saying.
old, and I also have to give a shout out Christian
Yeah,
Campbell, I
yeah,
think from Boston Red Sox. I think he's let me get this right. I want to give him his props. I think he's 22 also, like Cam Smith, make the opening day roster, bro. He's been balling out.
yeah.
Yeah, so I want to say that, but going back to Cam Smith, man, I'm really rooting for the guy. 22 years old. I feel like a year ago at this time he was literally in the college in Omaha
Yeah,
in
at
the
Florida
College World
State.
Series. Yeah. Now he's in Houston playing for the Major League. No, it's crazy to see. I'm happy for the guy. I'm really rooting for him. New position, right? He played third base at Florida State.
Yeah, he's handling
Yeah,
it good. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's had some hiccups here and there, but that's just going to come with experience.
yeah. I mean, I'm not worried about it. He seems like he has his head straight. He's handled everything pretty well, man. The kid showed up with donuts on his first day, like
Yeah,
you know, in a suit. He had a nice suit, and look at this quote. He said they asked him how he was handling his early success in the pros. He said slow heartbeat. That's all he said.
yeah.
That's I like that. Just
He
that
seems
means
really humble. I'm just humble and a hard worker, and I'm excited that he's in Houston.
yeah. And while I was reading up on him, it said that I mean I like his story. It said that at one point it was just him and his mom in their house, and she struggled to take him to his baseball games and practices and stuff. So yeah, man, it looks like he's just a family kid. He's got his head straight. He's a ball player, and fun fact, he's the second youngest Astro position player to make his MLB debut as a starter on opening day. The youngest was Rusty Staub in 1963, bro. So
Damn.
it's been a while since we've had a young guy come in to
Yeah,
for us expecting him to make an impact. So yeah, I hope he starts tomorrow. I
yeah.
haven't looked at the lineup or anything at all. So
Should be some good stuff though. Like I said, we're happy MLB baseball's back. Just helps the weeks go by.
yeah, no,
So,
definitely.
but
Yeah,
but shoot, is that all we had on the Stros?
yeah. I mean, pretty much. Also, Paredes and Walker. I mean,
Ah, we
excited to
Walker's
see.
almost there, man. He's almost there.
I just hope he doesn't get discouraged, man, because I know
Same.
baseball is a big mental sport. So
Yeah, no one start calling him Abreu or nothing like that either.
I
Let's
mean,
just be patient. Let's just be
yeah,
patient and let him get the job done.
yeah, man. That's one thing I will say. Sometimes I can't stand our fans. Just right away, it's like,
Jump on it too quick. Pause.
bro, like
But yeah.
like two at bats into the season, they're like, "Oh, this guy sucks." I'm like,
Yeah,
bro, it's like two at bats out of what? He's gonna have like 400 or 500 at bats. I mean, I don't know
exactly.
exactly, but come on, man,
Yeah,
we're
we'll be good.
exaggerating. But
We'll be good.
yeah, Paredes, I'm excited to see him in that short left field. And yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got. Our new uniforms are. I love our pitching and our bats just gotta wake up. That's it.
Yeah,
I think if our bats wake up, we start producing some runs, some excitement. Our pitchers will get lit up a little bit. Energy will start getting picked up, and it's just like a big moving machine, bro. It's just a big
yeah,
moving machine, and we just got to get the train going.
exactly.
Literally, yeah,
I will say two things to close it. It felt weird not calling it Minute Maid Park. It just
yeah.
it really messed with me. I took my brother-in-law with me. It was his first Astros game, and he was like, "Damn, I feel lame. Like I didn't come when it was Minute Maid Park, you know."
Yeah,
And I was like, "Hey, there's some AC in here at least." So it didn't
that's
feel
true.
that it didn't feel that bad.
It feels
And then
good now.
yeah, I felt decent.
Yeah,
But
shit.
and then last, I will say I was happy we got to see the first home run of the season for the Astros by who we think is going to have a breakout season, Mr. Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy
So
Pena, that's right.
I hope he does, man. I mean, the kid's awesome. So
Yeah, he's always gonna have a special place in my heart because of 2018. I mean
yeah,
2022. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Yeah, he had
MVP,
a
man.
great postseason run, bro. That was as a rookie. I mean, it's unheard of. It's
Yeah,
making the rookie as
I
a
feel like it's underrated too. Like I feel like it's not
making
talked
it to
about.
the making it to the show as a rookie is already hard enough now. Like putting your team pretty much. He had some big hits in that
Yeah.
entire postseason, all
Yeah.
postseason. Yeah, so
So hope we see it again this season.
yeah, I hope so. Really
But
hope so. Everybody's counting us out, and I think that'll play in our favor.
yeah, it's always been like that, bro. Houston
Yeah,
versus everyone. So I'll take it
and it's
as
not
long
even
as
the
it,
fans who say it. There's so many announcers that are always like, Houston is just inevitable.
bro. Yeah, every time they're nationally televised, which I'm happy they're getting that attention, but it's always more bashing us. Like it's really never giving flowers. It's really just like just bashing us.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's whatever. You gotta deal with it.
yeah, we'll be all right. I'm not
Yeah,
worried about it at all. I'm really
agree.
not. Yeah,
Go Stros.
go
So
Stros.
with that said, next topic we got. You see, I'm repping it right now. That H Town man. The Houston Rockets get it done tonight. 148-109 over the Phoenix Suns. Dude, they balling. I mean, you saw halftime, man. It was like they already had 80.
I think
Like just
what did they put up?
straight.
78 to be exact in the first half.
Yeah, 78 to be exact in the
Bro,
first
that's
half. And Phoenix
and
had 49.
yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's it's been
Yeah.
since the Harden days, literally, since we used to. I remember in the Harden
BTA.
days,
Just BTA.
yeah, in the Harden days, we used to have 100 by the third quarter, bro.
Yeah. And he'd have like 60 of them. So,
And
man,
assisted
but
on another like 10, 12. But
exactly. But
yeah,
I will say from the get go, bro, like they look great. I think that what really fueled them was Mr. Dylan the Villain getting ejected, which I thought was a stupid ejection. I don't know if you saw it.
I was
Um,
on the road. I saw a
yeah,
clip
bro.
of it, but I didn't see it live. I don't really know what happened.
It was nothing malicious or crazy. Like I don't know. It was so dumb. But I mean, it woke the team up. After that, they went just berserk. Like everyone was just. I mean, Jalen Green had 30 in the third quarter. Like bro was just balling. Um,
Yeah,
and then we got to see our young guys get in. Reed Shepard got some minutes. My boy, crazy Cam Whitmore got some minutes. Uh, yeah, it was just a fun night to be a Rockets fan, really.
how did Cam Whitmore do?
Bro,
I'm pulling up the stats right
he had
now.
13 points in 13 minutes with 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Like you know what he's gonna do. Like as soon as he gets the ball, he's gonna look to attack.
Yeah,
He got a nice windmill dunk in, and yeah, it was. I mean, just Cam being Cam, really, like just
yeah,
ready. That's what I like about him. Even though he's like on the bench, when he gets in, he's ready to hoop. So
yeah. And I was also gonna mention now. I mean, being on Cam Whitmore, I was gonna pause. I was gonna say, a lot of Rockets fans are always talking about he has an attitude problem, and I see it. I see it. I understand, but I always try to tell people like, put yourself in his shoes. He busted his
yeah,
ass.
he's
He
hungry.
worked. Exactly. He worked his ass off to get here. He wants to play. I want to play too.
Yeah,
Yeah, he get 18 minutes, 18 points on. I was a one game that he had the ball last possession. He had 18 points in 18 minutes, and they blew the whistle, and he kind of just threw the ball, and he was walking off the court. We had won by a lot too, and
yeah,
people were making a big deal out of it. They're like, "Hey, yeah, you played 18 minutes, you got 18 points. Like, what else do you want?" I
yeah.
was like, I mean, I
He just
didn't
wants that
say anything.
consistency.
Yeah, exactly. And here you go again, 13 minutes, 13 points. Like,
Exactly.
dropping a point per minute. He's being productive in his minutes. I don't know why we don't play him more. I mean, obviously, not saying we don't need him, but
Yeah,
we don't
because
need
that
him.
that really is the hard thing. As it's a good problem. We're just talented. We're
Yeah,
very talented from like just that whole squad really. Like you
yeah,
got some nights Jabari's coming off the bench. You got some nights, just a men's coming off the bench, which he scared me today because he got hurt in the first quarter or second. He like tweaked his ankle and he wasn't getting up for a minute. I was like, whoa, let's chill out now. But luckily he came back in, flirted with a triple double. He had 12, 10, and 9. Like this kid is legit, bro. Like, I mean, everyone says it when he gets that jumper, like it's gonna be scary.
Yeah.
It's not bad though. His mid range is solid, but like when it's like just like pull up transition threes and stuff like that, like we're gonna see something scary built with Amin Thompson.
I don't even if he gets a 3-point shot, I think, bro, he's gonna have a good case to become one of the top five
Yes.
players in the NBA. I
Yes.
don't
He
care. Hate me. I can get all the hate I want, but I will stand on that hill. If he develops a 3-point shot, he will probably make a case to become a top five player in the league.
just
I
think
don't
of how
care.
easy that will make his game. He's already a lockdown defender. He knows how to attack the paint, and then you're giving him a 3-point shot. You're getting him to
Defenders are not
extend
gonna
the
know what
floor
to
even
do with
more.
it,
Exactly.
and
So
that cleans up that opens the floor up for our other guys.
exactly. So
Ah,
yeah. And then
scary
I'm
stuff.
just always happy to see Jalen Green go off, especially when they play the Suns. You know, you always hear the Jalen Green versus Devin Booker comparisons, blah blah blah. And I mean, we swept them in the series this season, so I'm happy we got Jalen. I love Jalen. I'm happy we beat the Suns too because we control that pick. So them losing helps us even more now.
Yeah, that's true. And that's another thing that you mentioned there, that we have their pick. That whole Devin Booker, Jalen Green swap or whatever, I think I mean, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't want it to happen. I prefer
Yeah.
Jalen Green over
Stick with the
Devin Booker.
homegrown.
But he's a cheaper option. He's younger, and they're very similar players. Like,
Yeah, I
it's like,
agree.
why swap them out and then lose a pick
Exactly.
along with that? It doesn't make
Exactly.
sense. Jalen Green got chemistry with you guys already. He's
Yeah.
been
The
with
only
the
reason I
team
could
for
see something like that is because Phoenix does look desperate. I mean, that team looks really bad. And you could tell, I mean, they had good expectations coming in the season and I mean, it's not looking good. They lost KD tonight. Hopefully, I mean, you
yeah.
don't want to see nothing bad happen to someone like that, but it looks like he just rolled his ankle, hopefully.
KD's my guy, bro. I love that guy too. He's a great ball player. He's a troll on Twitter. I love that too. He's always trolling fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that KD's
But
cold, but bro, we're good. And then Dylan Brooks, I think I don't know, man. I think if we do trade somebody, if we do
it'll have to
go
be
out this
Dylan.
summer, yeah, I think it's gonna be Dylan Brooks, and that's
Which
one of those
sucks. He grew on
players.
me a lot. He grew on me a lot,
He
bro.
did. I mean, I used to hate him in Memphis, but that's one of those players that, bro, you love him on your team and you hate when you play against them. That's just how it
Exactly.
is. Draymond Green's another one of those examples that I mean, another example I could, yeah, nobody can stand playing against Draymond Green because he's a little dirty, but I mean, he helps his team or used to help his team win games and championships. Like,
Yeah, just like
why?
Rodman. He does the dirty work, the
Yeah,
dirty work.
exactly.
So,
Gets all the hate for it. It doesn't show up on the stat sheet sometimes, like points, but
yeah, and it just helps him
they're
more. It builds up the confidence even more for him.
they're
But
dogs, bro. And then you just said it earlier, like his ejection was what sparked our run, pretty much.
dude, it did.
Yeah, that's
Them
what I'm
boys
saying, bro.
started.
Like, what are people gonna say? Oh, Dylan Brooks, another ejection, dirty player, but
Yeah.
nobody's gonna see
Oh,
that it sparked our run.
the only thing that
So,
sucks too, we play the Lakers tomorrow, and I don't think we'll have Dylan Brooks because he reached his technical limit, so he might get suspended.
Cam Whitmore.
I'm he might get ejected too. Then I don't know. I'm excited, especially. I mean, we're still in that 2 seed. Postseason's around the corner. They look good, man. They look good. I mean, there were
What's the
not
stat?
high expectations for this Rockets team, and I feel like we're just enjoying the ride now. You know what I mean? Like we're just it's kind of like when CJ Stroud rookie year of the Texans. Like we're excited to have a new quarterback. We're excited for like just the new season, but we didn't expect it to be this great. And you
Yeah,
just like enjoy those moments. So that's how I feel
yeah.
like
It's
with this Rockets team.
That's always better to go into seasons with no expectations. With the Astros, same
And
thing.
then exceed them. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, the Astros are gonna suck. It's like, all right, fuck it. We're gonna
Yeah,
suck next
exactly.
year. I'm gonna just enjoy the games. And then all of a sudden, we're 2-1, win the first opening series. Everybody was saying Juan Soto was gonna hit 5 home runs in the series. Uh, I mean, I would kind of just be like, I mean, maybe who knows,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Maybe, but at least
but
hopefully we
but
still
he
win.
didn't. He
Yeah.
didn't. So I mean that it's always fun, man. So now we're 2-1. Chance we go 161-1. Nah, I'm just joking.
Yes,
Just
sir.
joking. But yeah, it's a lot of baseball in the season, so I'm not worried about
Yeah,
it. Last year we
exactly.
were what, like at one point we're like 8-19.
Yeah, and then finished off that second half
Yeah, we went
amazing.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So shout out Houston sports, man.
I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Uh Jordan Alvarez been a little slow too, so
Yeah, he'll wake up. Like we said, it's still early. The bats will wake up. So
yeah, but
but
going back to the Rockets, man.
yeah. Just excited for them, man. Hopefully they get this postseason run. I mean, like I said, if I'm just proud of what they've done for this season. They've exceeded expectations for sure. And I hope the Toyota Center, that first postseason game, it's completely packed, and we run as one again. So that's what
I'm
I'm
gonna,
excited for.
I've never been to a Rockets playoff game, so I'm gonna have to go to one for sure.
Me too. Even though it looks like they're an arm and a leg right now, but
Yeah,
sometimes those are the sacrifices we as fans make to support the
yeah,
boys.
it's all
So
good, man. You gotta start saving now.
yeah, you're telling
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
But yeah, that kind of wraps up the Rockets talk. Last topic we got, man. I know this is a big one for you. That Houston Texans offseason. Uh, I'll let you take over this one because you're my guy when it comes to the Texans, man. Like every time I see a Tito message pop up, I'm like, okay, something's cooking. So I'll let you take over.
No, man. So before we continue with that, um, shout out Jalen Green, youngest Rockets player to hit 6,000 points.
Yep, past Moses
I just
Malone,
have
baby.
before I move on
Get the
from the
flowers. I get
Rockets.
it.
Yeah, I gotta give him his flowers, just cause so much slander over the years, bro. I like the guy. I think he's had his little slumps, but he plays with a lot of tenacity. He's very explosive. He can shoot.
He loves the
His
game.
his defense got very good as well.
Agree.
And I don't know if you remember those few games where Ime Udoka would bench him in the fourth. He had that interview where they asked him about it, and he said that Ime just straight up told him like, "You're not trying in the fourth quarter. You're not playing defense. So I'm gonna go with guys that playing defense." And it kind of woke him up. He started playing defense. Now he hasn't sat fourth quarter in a while. So
Shout out Ime
yeah,
too. We got two solid. We have two great Houston coaches from Samson to Udoka, and just the discipline that they have on these Houston teams. You love to see it.
well,
It's
not the
awesome.
Rockets so much because they are the most was it technical
Oh
fine team
yeah.
or something.
Hey.
But it's all good. It's all good. It's helping us win.
Yeah.
I love
Agree.
that. But going to the Texans, man, I'm gonna get it right off the bat. The
Let's
move we just
go.
made, EJ Speed from the
Yeah.
Colts. All the little back and forth between him and CJ Stroud in the previous seasons, and now it's their teammates.
Yeah. That's gonna be good for the locker. I think so.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have
Yeah.
that competitiveness. Like everyone's
I
gonna
was gonna
compete.
say, yeah. Yeah, he looks like he's a competitive guy. He played 15 games last year. He had 142 tackles.
And that was leading tackle too, I believe.
Yeah, the leading tackler, I think. Yeah, I think he was actually, and he chose to go to Houston on a 1 year, $5 million deal over the 49ers and I want to say the
Okay.
Cowboys, bro.
There we go. That's what you like to
Yeah,
hear. Go to the real Texas team.
yeah. So that means he wanted to come to us. So
That's awesome.
yeah, bro. It's just I saw an interview too with Nick Casario, like and D'Amico Ryans. They said we just want guys that they want to come here and they want to play football.
Yeah.
So I mean, the guy looks like a dog. He's fast too. Um, I think now he has a little bit of beef with Indianapolis, and we see him week 1 in Indy. I think
Yes,
so.
sir.
That's gonna be fun.
And he called out the
And
Houston Stadium, man. Houston
yeah,
Stadium.
what is it? Lucas Oil Stadium?
Yeah. Called
Nah, it's
Stroud.
Houston Oil now.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, no, but yeah, definitely excited about that. Our other big thing I want to talk about is Stingley. Derek Stingley got his extension. We finally locked him down.
Deserved.
Well deserved. Well
Deserved.
deserved. I'm happy. I love the move. Um, Kamari Lassiter to go on the other side of him, bro. That guy's a dog.
Yes.
That guy's a dog. I love that everybody was talking shit about him in the offseason. That he had no hands. His scouting report said he had no hands. He did drop a lot of passes in the combine.
Hmm.
But I was telling everybody, I think I told you too, I was like, DBs don't need to catch. They just need to smack the ball, hit
Hmm.
the shit out of it, punch it. As long as the receiver doesn't catch it, you're good.
Exactly. That's
So
your
I don't
job.
know. I don't even know why people were mentioning his hands and his speed. I understand, but I mean, unless you play man to man every single possession, you don't really need to be the fastest defensive back because you got help
Yeah. Correct me
most
if
of the
I'm
time.
wrong. Wasn't he tied with interceptions for a rookie this season?
I think was he tied with Kalen Bullock?
I believe so. Oh, again, all Houston.
Yeah,
So that
same draft.
exactly, which you love to see. That
Yeah,
defense just keeps
bro,
building up.
Casare's been cooking.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm just and like you said, like players want to come to Houston. Like it's funny how many Jags like we're getting players from the division, like from the Jags, the Colts, like you know, like they want to come to Houston.
yeah, and that's another thing too that has to do a lot with that just goes to show that other players are seeing what we're doing, seeing what we're building, and they're like, "Hey, man, I wanna give that
Let
a
me hop
try."
on. Yeah.
Yeah, but looks like oh shit, he had the most interceptions by a rookie
Yeah. I was gonna
defensive back.
say
Yeah,
let's see.
5 interceptions.
There goes your hands.
Yeah, there
Right?
goes your hand. And you could have had six. Remember that playoff game? He missed. I think it was
Yeah.
against the Chiefs. Was it the Chiefs?
I want to say the
Went
Chargers too.
it went right through his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, is
man,
that
it
when
was a.
Kelsey?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's that Chiefs game.
Yeah.
I don't even
Hate the
want to talk
Chiefs.
about
Yeah, I
that,
was about to
bro.
say hate the
It's-
Chiefs. Do want to say too,
Yeah,
shout out Diggs. He got paid and for the Patriots. You just I mean it sucks to see him leave, but you knew he was gonna get a bag. But I just love the support like our guys are still giving them. Like it just shows like how much the team really, cares for each other.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Everybody, coming into Houston, everybody was calling him a diva and that he was problematic and that he's a reason why Josh Allen couldn't win, whatever, all that noise.
Yeah.
And then he comes to Houston, everybody loves him, never caused a problem. He had his
Arms wide
offseason
open, yeah.
antics, but I mean, the guy's an NFL player. He has his life. Who gives a shit?
Exactly. And I
He's
feel like that's what people forget too. Like they're not just athletes, like they're
they're
humans.
human beings. They want to
Yeah.
go out with girls and stuff. Let them be. Who gives a shit? Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. But yeah, bro, I'm happy he got paid. It's just that I don't think he's a great player. It's like don't get me wrong, but
A little
I'm not
older, a
I'm
little
not
injury
paying you.
prone.
Yeah, I'm not paying you 1 mil less than Nico coming off an ACL injury.
Yeah.
I can't do
Exactly.
it. I couldn't. Yeah. Nico Collins, man.
Yeah. I am happy he is wearing our
Yeah.
unis. So
Lone Warrior. He missed 5 games last year and still racked up 1,000 yards.
yeah. So yeah. The Texans, I mean, just it's like what expectations you got now? Like obviously we gotta just win that divisional round.
I
Right?
think
That's like
that's
the
the
main thing.
yeah, we just haven't got over the divisional round and I think that division is ours to lose, bro. There's
Yeah.
nobody really is a threat, in my opinion. I think the Colts don't know what they're really doing. The Jaguars are a mess, and
The Titans ain't wearing those uniforms no more either. So,
after 2 years of getting B2A
yep.
with our
Shout out Case
backups,
Keenum. Shout out Coogs, man. Shout out Case
Case
Keenum.
Keenum, go Coogs,
Dude,
bro.
that dub just made it even more worth it
And
when they beat him with Case Keenum. I was like, man,
and Dalton Schultz, remember that catch Dalton Schultz had?
yeah, yeah,
He's been struggling a little bit. He looks different, bro. I'm not gonna say he's struggling, but he looks different.
yeah.
Something's off with him. I don't know.
I feel like with a leader like CJ Stroud, though, like he'll get him right. He'll get his
Yeah,
mental right, and then
I
he'll
mean,
just come natural.
we did get a tight end coach for offensive coordinator now, so
Yeah,
shit.
and it's
Hopefully,
like, do we go for gold in the draft?
you talking about Loveland
Yeah,
out of Michigan?
yeah, and even
Shit.
gold from Texas. Because I
Oh,
know
you
you
talking
said
about?
we're just talking about the draft now in general.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, okay. Matthew Golden.
Yeah, yeah, from Texas, right? Would be a solid pickup too. I just feel like we're getting more depth with like everything, which is good because I mean you saw what it did to us last season
I mean,
with
it's
the
just
injuries piling up.
I don't know what they're doing because I do see that they went and got Cam Robinson.
Yeah,
They went and got Lake and Tomlinson, offensive guard, and they got Trent Brown.
yeah, okay.
Bro, he's a 6'8" left tackle.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's an absolute unit. Um, so it looks like they're getting the offensive line depth. They picked up Christian Kirk. They went and got Braxton Berrios.
Yeah,
I think everything's pointing to me, in my opinion. I think if we don't trade back or trade up, if we keep the 25th pick. If Matthew Golden or Emeka Ekbuka is up there, I think we go that route. I think if they're both gone at that pick, I do think we're going to go with an offensive lineman.
hmm,
But I'm not going to lie, I haven't really looked up the lineman too much. But I will say I like that offensive lineman from North Dakota State, South Dakota State. Let me see. Yeah, North Dakota State. I forgot his name, bro. I was gonna write his name down. I can't believe I forgot his name. But
I'll go.
yeah,
We'll
so I
probably
was
cook up a good draft,
yeah, and I
a
was
draft
reading
little
up on
thing.
him. That guy, he played Great Zabel. Zabel. I'm not
Okay,
sure how you pronounce his name, but he's 6'6", 305.
okay,
He played offensive tackle at North Dakota State. Bro, he took reps at center, both sides of the guard position, and he took reps at left tackle and right tackle.
there we go.
Like, what more do you want? He had
Little
a
Swiss Army knife. It seems like
exactly, bro. And with injuries, which are inevitable in the trenches, bro. On both sides of the ball, defensive and offensively,
he could be your
injuries
guy.
happen, bro. Injuries
Yeah,
happen. A broken finger, broken hand, whatever. Getting hit all game long. And with our situation, we got rid of Laramie Tunsil, we got rid of Kenyon Green, Shaq Mason. So I think it's like we're moving pieces around everywhere. So why not get a guy that's played taking snaps at all five positions
agree,
in the
agree.
offensive
Just get
line?
CJ his protection. That's all we need,
Yeah,
man. That's
and
all we
he's
need.
in the I think with the Senior Bowl is what boosted
Got to
up
stock
his.
up.
Yeah, because I mean there was a lot of scouts there, and everybody was like, who's this kid from North Dakota State?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
that's that. I mean, that's where I saw him. I was like, holy shit, bro. He was clamping up. I'm talking like that defensive end from Georgia. The guy's probably gonna
Hmm.
go in the top 15. Yeah,
That's
I'm
good.
talking with guys
Diamond in
like
the
that.
rough. Diamond in
Yeah,
the rough. Let's get it.
I was like, "Damn, who's this guy?" But yeah, I'm excited, man. I mean, I don't think Casario will miss. I will say has missed with a few of our O-line picks, but I mean, I think O-line along with quarterback, if they don't come in NFL ready, I think that's one of the, or not one of, but the hardest positions to develop in the NFL. So,
Agree.
I mean, it's not a walk in the park. So I'm really rooting for those guys like Blake Fisher and uh, Patterson.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Juice Scruggs, all those guys are still young, bro. So I'm rooting for those guys. I hope they get with the strength coach, with our online coach. I think we got a new O line coach this year, so I hope that works out as well.
Just keep
Um,
swarming. Texans
yeah, and
swarm.
yeah, a lot of people didn't like the Laramie Tunsil move. I absolutely loved it.
I did too, especially all the
Sometimes,
capital we got for it.
yeah, bro. Sometimes you just need a fresh start. It hurts. It sucks. Yeah, he was a great lineman, but I mean, he did have a lot of flags. He was a kind of killed a lot of our drives.
A lot,
Uh,
especially with those penalties.
Yeah, takes 11 to tango on offense, but either way, man. I mean, 10 guys do their job, and the lineman fucks up, kills the drive.
Exactly.
It's
Big
like,
plays too.
yeah, yeah, bro. I mean, we saw all 17 games this year, 16 games. Like, I'm not gonna sit back and call out every one of them, but bro, there was big plays. It was like holding number 78, or
Yep.
yeah, it's like, come on.
It's crazy too because you like at least 50% of the time when you saw a flag, you're like, oh, it's on Laramie. So
Yeah, and it just seemed like he didn't care anymore. It seemed like he was just going through the motions, and I mentioned it several times. I saw him on the Pivot podcast. He was saying how he doesn't really hang out with anybody, doesn't really talk
yeah,
to anybody outside
strange
of
for a team captain.
football. Yeah, exactly. It's especially a left tackle, bro. I feel like you or the center is usually the captain of the offensive line. So I don't know,
Agree.
man. You're a big dude. You have big O line. Cook steaks.
Exactly.
Have something, bro. Have a buffet dinner. I'm pretty sure they all got chefs, bro. You can make a dinner once a week. It's not hard at
Exactly.
all,
Yeah.
bro.
It's
It's
just
not
building that
hard.
team chemistry, which has
Yeah,
been the
bro.
Texans culture. It seems like it's family, like everyone's together. So
It's
that's what we
that
need more of.
there's that interview with going back to the Astros that after the World Series they interviewed the coach Dusty Baker.
Shout
And
out
he said,
Dusty.
yeah, shout out Dusty, man. Love the guy. Fans were assholes to him, man. Sad. But he said, like, they asked him, how do you think the Astros were able to overcome all this shit and win, like, after all the hate they got? And his answer was very simple. He said, those guys just loved each other. That's it.
It's really what it takes. It's
That's
you versus everyone.
that's all it is, bro. If you got your brothers back, like, nobody's going to beat you, bro. That's just
Exactly.
It's just the way it works in football, baseball, basketball, or any sport. I mean that requires a team, obviously.
Agree.
But yeah, bro. I mean, if you got beef within your team and problems and all this outside noise and media, it's sometimes works out somehow, but most of the time doesn't work out.
Agree.
So
Well,
I
shoot,
think
that's kind of a good way to wrap it up, bro.
I think that's why I'm so excited about that Texans team. So,
Yeah,
but, bro,
agree.
it's
But
been
yeah,
a good talk, dog.
yeah. I was about to say, that about wraps it up for episode 1 of the H Town Pulse, man. This felt great. I mean, like I said, you
Yeah.
get 2 dudes. It'll be 3 that are just passionate about Houston sports, from the Rockets, the Astros, the Texans. Like we're just here to put our voice out, and we hope you guys can follow us and join us on this journey.
Yeah, and
So,
we wanna make this as interactive as possible. So
yep.
yeah, if this gets
You see the
traction,
socials there. You see the
yeah,
socials there. So make sure y'all follow them. We're looking to do some giveaways already, so we can have you guys ready for that.
yeah, and if y'all see some topics you'd like to talk about, just let us know. I mean, we'll talk about it. We hope
Yeah.
to get some people involved on here somehow. But yeah, man,
Oh,
I'm
definitely.
excited.
Yeah, we will start doing live streams too to get that more fan interaction. But we wanted to do just a record one just to get our feet wet really with this. But I mean, like I said, I told Tito from the get go, I feel like he'd be a natural, and I mean, you guys are seeing it right now. So I hope you guys
Yeah,
enjoy a 1-of-1 solid episode. Like we said, we will have Freddie coming back on these other ones, hopefully. So we'll just get cooking with
yeah.
that, man.
All right. Before we say goodnight, bro. I saw this video that Barstool posted, and it was a podcast. They asked a question. I want to ask you so that you just think about it before the next time we meet on a
Okay.
live. They said, "Who do you think is the worst NBA player, current NBA player that can take a 16 seed on their own, pretty much, to a national championship and win it?" And they were saying, like, he doesn't have to be. The question was the worst NBA player, but I mean, obviously, they're all really good players,
Yeah.
not bad. And they started off with Isaiah Hardenstein. You don't have to answer the question right now, but
Yeah, I
that'd
gotta
be a
think on
good way
that.
to start. That'd be a good way to start
Yeah,
the next
I
podcast.
like that. I like
Yeah, and if
that.
people
And
view
that
it,
gives me time to think about it.
yeah, and if people watch this too, yeah, give me some answers. I'd like to hear. It's a good question, bro. But shout out Barstool is not my question. I got it off of them. But yeah, they started arguing and shit. It was funny. Yeah, so but yeah, man,
Sweet.
this was
Episode 1 in the books.
in the books, man. Let's wrap this up and go Stros tomorrow. And do we play tomorrow? Rockets? I haven't
Yeah,
checked.
against the Lakers.
Like, oh, that's right. That's
So,
right. And what,
so yeah.
they're fourth in the standings, bro? 4 games back.
Yes, sir. Well,
Yeah.
again, thank you guys for watching the H Town Pulse. Again, we mostly talk sports, mainly Houston, though. So,
Yes, sir.
shout out everyone, and we'll see you guys. Salute.
Good night, everybody.